Hi, this is Matt Roush, Senior Critic for TV Insider, and here's what's worth watching for the week of November 1st. We start with the return of Judge Judy, who I don't even think you might know even went away. She's been in syndication for 25 years, but now Judy is moved from syndication into the wide world of streaming. Her new show is called Judy Justice. It begins this week, airing Monday through Friday for many weeks to come on IMDb TV. But we can't call her Judge Judy anymore. She's Judy Justice. She's actually styling it in a scarlet robe. She's got a new crew with her. She's got a law clerk who is her granddaughter. She's got a new bailiff who was her bodyguard, and she also has a court stenographer, but really it's all about Judge Judy. Judy rules the courtroom. Really, she gets the last word, she gets the first word, she gets every other word, and you know, those poor plaintiffs and defendants, I mean, they hardly get in a word edgewise, and if it's not the right word, she shuts them down. Her tongue is as sharp as ever. So if you've been missing her in syndication, you can catch her 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on streaming on IMDb TV on Judy Justice. On Friday, Apple TV Plus gives us a new Tom Hanks movie. He had one earlier called Greyhound that went from, it didn't get on the big screen, that Apple TV acquired the movie Greyhound, which was a World War II epic. But now he is center stage in a film called Finch. Finch is the only person you're seeing in this entire film. Much like Castaway, Tom Hanks commands this film as a survivor of some apocalypse where he is this technically minded guy who builds a companion robot who is very much a character in the film. They go off on a journey trying to survive a condition where, you know, the ozone layer is depleted, the sun can burn his skin like almost like a vampire out in the sun, but it's sort of like humans are very hard to find. They're all scavenging for whatever, and they go on this road trip. It is really a story about a man, his robot, and his dog. And the reason the robot exists is because Finch knows he's not going to be around forever. He wants somebody to take care of his pooch, whose name is Goodyear. So it's also a very endearing buddy story about this man and this mechanical being who becomes sort of his best friend. So it's a really interesting road trip. There's danger, there's adventure, there's humor, there's comedy, there is sadness. It's a full course meal, this film. It's called Finch. It starts airing Friday on Apple TV Plus. And on Sunday, we have the comeback of the season. It is Dexter New Blood. Anybody who's been missing Dexter Morgan since 2013, well, he is back. He is back with all of his demons, although in this new series, this reboot that begins Sunday on Showtime, the idea of Dexter New Blood is that he has basically created a new persona for himself. You can now call him Jim Lindsay, which is a tip of the cap to the guy who wrote the Dexter books, Jeff Lindsay. But Jim Lindsay is everybody's best friend. He's now living in upstate New York. He's working, of course, in a weapons store. So there's lots of knives and other weapons around. But he has been repressing his darker side. If you can remember the original series, Dexter was a serial killer who only killed bad guys. And but he was very tormented, had all these dark demons inside of him, and he is still talking to somebody in his head, but the person he's talking to this time is his late sister Deb, who was a police officer in Miami before she was killed, and now she's in his head trying to keep his demons at bay. But you know what? Old habits die hard, and so do creeps who live in his vicinity. If you've been waiting since 2013 for Dexter to come back and Michael C. Hall playing him again, one of the roles of his career, it's just a great gift for fans of Dexter. Dexter New Blood begins Sunday on Showtime, and fans of the original series are not going to want to miss it. This is Matt Roush for TV Insider. For more news, reviews, and what's hot in streaming, check out TV Insider today. If you enjoy these reviews on TV Insider, hit subscribe.